A2K SPQR. And let me tell you something. When somebody puts out a product, especially at this scale, I expect quality details. And the rudder assembly is absolutely horrid. There is no connection with the rudder to the hull. There's no hinges. There's nothing. So now I've got to create something to fit in between here to make up hinges or simulate hinges. And man, does that really tick me off. That really just that is just gross. You want a close up? Get close up. Look at that. I don't see any hinges. I got a loose rudder. And I got to do something about that because that ain't going to work. Hopefully this camera will stay on a little platform here. So I'm going to take this sprue, I'm going to cut it, see if I can insert if the diameter ain't too thick, and I think it is. Oh, this is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. That is just gross. Well, something's got to be done. Oh well, let's get to work. When things like this happen, I just go ape. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to have to take the rudder off. That is just not going to fly. There's got to be some indication that this is hinged to the hull and not a big old gapping space. So what we got here? Just right above that, right above that, right above that. All right. I am really falling out of love with this kit. And when that happens, I start taking risks. So I'm in the I don't care anymore phase. So that puts me, what you might say, free license to do where the heck I want, and everything else be damned. got some ideas. I thought, well, the way this kit is, I don't have to paint it, make it look exactly accurate. I can just give it a look and make it look clean. I want this thing to look clean. It doesn't have to look exactly like the real thing. Just a nice clean replica with its own little look to it. A rudder this scale should have the detail of having hinges to show that it's connected to the hull, at least. You build something like this, there's detail involved. It's inescapable. And people look at it and they want to see that detail. And nothing's going to make you more mad when they find out, well, how come your rudder's not hinged? Why is it hanging out in the air like that? That makes a long day. Okay, and I've got one up there too. You're a tough one, aren't you? Let's bring you down. Gotta make you plumb. There you go. So all hopes of having a swiveling rudder is out the window. Alright. Take my camera. Let's show you what I did. Got those. Now I'm going to let that dry and I'll attach the rudder. So that's what's going on with that. Now, I am so mad. Like I said, I take risks, I start doing stuff, freelance. As I get to the point where I don't care. Right now, guess what? I don't care. Well, we're talking about a model here. When I don't care, that means let's give it a shot. Let's be risky. Let's do something crazy. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to take this sprue. Instead of painting a white stripe across the hull, I, yours truly, am going to glue the sprue around it. Do is make it even. So goes about right there and right there. That's my starting point. Okay, I can deal with that. So I'll just take some glue. Just so happen to have some glue here. I'm going to anchor a spot. This is going to be a slow process. I'm going to anchor that right there. Voila. I'm going to let that sit until it's nice and dry before I start bending and pulling and tugging on it. It has got to be cured, or this whole thing's going to be ruined. Because what does the glue do? It defaces. And if this thing rolls after melting into the black plastic, I'm going to have black stripes going around the piping. I can't afford that. I want this thing to look clean. At least that. Alright. Keep modeling.